New reporting from the British network Channel 4 News finds that Trump's 2016 campaign used Cambridge Analytica data. And remember, Cambridge Analytica had obtained data from Facebook improperly to basically deter the votes of 3.5 million African Americans in battleground states in the United States during 2016. Now, The Guardian also wrote about this, and let me give you the details of the findings. The secret effort concentrated on 16 swing states, several narrowly won by Trump after the Black Democrat vote collapsed. The claims have come from this investigation from Channel 4 News, which leaked a copy of a vast election database, it says, was used by the Trump campaign in 2016. And again, that database was put together and obtained by Cambridge Analytica, which used information from Facebook that it should not have accessed. So the Trump campaign had records on 198 million Americans, and it contained a lot of personal information, personal details about them. And so this Channel 4 News investigation claimed voters were segmented into 8 categories. One was marked deterrence. Those placed in the special category, voters thought likely to vote for Clinton or not at all, were disproportionately Black. So they were put in the deterrence category because the campaign wanted to deter them from voting at all. And so the group of likely Clinton supporters were then targeted with all sorts of dark ads that accused Hillary Clinton of lacking sympathy for Black people. Attack ads that were used by Trump's digital campaign included one known as the Super Predator commercial, featuring a video clip of controversial remarks made by Clinton in 1996, which Republicans claimed referred to African Americans. In Michigan, a state that Trump won by only 10,000 votes, 15% of voters are Black, but they represented 33% of the special deterrence category in the secret database, meaning Black voters were apparently disproportionately targeted by anti-Clinton ads. So Cenk, I want you to jump in, but before you do, I just want to note, other than the fact that Cambridge Analytica had obtained this information improperly, I think what the Trump campaign did is exactly what any campaign would do with that information, right? I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that this is the least surprising move by any campaign, much less the Trump campaign.
Yeah, I totally agree. So Republicans try to suppress the Black vote. No, really? Now look, again, though, there are 2 different ways to do that. One is legitimate, the other is illegitimate. I actually think this falls in the legitimate category. And so illegitimate is, we took a bunch of African-American sounding names off the voter rolls. Haha, we just robbed you of your chance to vote. No, that's horrible, horrific, illegitimate. We took away polling stations from areas that we knew to be Black, and we added ones to areas we knew to be white, etc. Now those should all be illegal, but unfortunately they're not. That doesn't make them legitimate. They're horrible things to do. They are deeply racist, and that is what the Republican Party is. They do it exclusively. Democrats do a lot of things wrong. This is not among them. This kind of racist tactics are just done by Republicans. Now, but this. What the Guardian is reporting is they ran ads targeting African Americans, trying to get them to not vote for Hillary Clinton. Yeah, that's called politics. And so did she actually say the Super Predator line? She did. Now, did they take it that much out of context? Actually, in that rare case, they didn't. That is what she said, and it was in context. And so that's running ads, trying to get not only people to vote for you, but for people to vote against or not vote for your opponent. If I was, a Democrat at the national level and running this kind of giant campaign and the whole fate of the country depended on it, I'd do a ton of suppression ads on what are likely to be Republican voters, white, right-wing evangelical voters. And I would tell them Trump's actual record. There's nothing wrong with that. Trump's actual record is he actually thinks evangelicals are suckers and idiots, and he makes fun of them behind their back. And the fact that the Democrats aren't running those ads is actually political negligence. So we're fair on this show, and that's our analysis of whether this particular tactic was illegitimate or not, and I don't think it was.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.